That's a good answer.
What is good, guys? We are back inside of another abandoned airplane. There are actually 2 abandoned airplanes at this place and 1 abandoned airplane hangar. Christy's never been to an abandoned airplane. This is her first time.
Yep.
We're with Jason and Taylor. You can find their links below in the description below. And we're just going to get into it because it's kind of noisy around here. It's raining and we got to run back and forth between these things so our equipment doesn't get wet. So join us right now.
Let's do it.
So what do you think?
These are pretty cool. I've never been this close to a plane before. All your other plane explorers, I haven't been there. So
Oh yeah.
This is the first time I'm seeing something like this up close and personal, which is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's crazy that they just have them sitting here like this, but
They have them all stripped out though, so
yeah.
it's like some of the other plane explorers that I've done, you've actually been able to see a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
these are still pretty cool to see them all stripped out. Like it looks like they were blowing holes in it with something.
Yeah.
Like testing something out on it. Definitely, they definitely blasted something through it.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, it looks sliced.
It's all ripped up. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like this is where the wings were. They probably took the wings off. They might have used them somewhere else, but that might have been taken off for transport as well. You guys all know how I feel about abandoned airplanes. They're really cool to look at. It is actually the most convenient airfield I've ever been to.
Right?
Like parking and all. Alright guys, let's see what's inside. Whoa.
Yeah, you just gotta be
It's
careful.
like a wreck.
Use these 2 things to like put your feet on them and keep low.
It's like a junkyard. Everything's like
Watch your
ripped up.
head.
Whoa.
I just said watch your head.
Everything's like ripped up. Wow.
No, I don't know.
Nah, I'm probably gonna
do the
intro in the
outside.
airplane hangar. So what do you think?
It's cool. I've never been in a gutted out plane before. It's
Yeah.
like the shell of it. It's pretty sick.
They are cool.
Yeah, all the wires and stuff. Oh my god.
These are like the only remaining readable parts of the plane.
I didn't even drop it. I slammed it.
Just some control boards. Still pretty cool to see it, but it looks like they were just throwing junk inside of here. You can see all the tubing, all the wiring, everything that kind of goes behind the panels that we haven't really seen in abandoned planes. So we've seen some of these intact and some of these exactly like this, guys. It's kind of unfortunate that it's all ripped apart, but I think they probably stripped this so it can go somewhere else. Look at all the holes in this plane, guys. It looks like they were shooting mortars right through it. And it was coming in from the outside. So you definitely know that somebody was playing around with this plane at some point in time, shooting things through it. It's crazy. How hard was that blast to bend this metal? This is like 1/8 inch thick metal. I mean, it's not that thick, but I mean, shit.
That's freaking bullet holes.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I've never been playing that has bullet holes.
They were testing something out.
This is crazy.
That's crazy. Look at it. It looks like Swiss cheese on my camera. So just like the other one, guys, this one's pretty well stripped out. Parts were probably used for another plane. But you can see some of the name that was on the front of the plane. We'll check it out and see what it read when we go back outside. This is the cockpit right here. And it still has some of the handles, some of the foot pedals, some of the control boards. None of the tachometers or any of the, you know, blinking things or buttons or whatever, but you can still see the makeup of it. Still very cool. I love seeing planes. Abandoned planes are some of my favorite things to explore. Look at this, guys. So this was the Air Cortez. The sign that we saw inside was probably cut out of here, right here. I don't understand why they were cutting these up or blasting holes inside them. You could see that they were definitely blasting holes in the tops of these. Like, what did they blast this with? This is huge. It's crazy.
What happens in the beginning though? You're not like.
I guess they must have been like testing, you know, I guess how much of a blast these can take. I'm not sure why they would do that. If anybody knows why they would do what it looks like they've done to it, which is blast holes in this thing, let me know down below. You guys know how much I love these abandoned airplanes, and I really don't know very much about them. I'm just intrigued because I fly in airplanes and I see them either crashed or dismantled like this. Yeah. And I've always wondered why they get stripped out or tested on the way they are, or what the control boards are actually for. And a lot of you guys know out there exactly what these things are used for, or exactly what the planes are that I'm actually looking at. So that's very cool. So leave, you know, whatever you have to say in the comments below that I'm missing here, that you can point me towards so I know for the next explore. Definitely, definitely. I love when I hear from you guys. We could actually see from this side right here that this was repurposed at one point in time. Air poly... I don't know what the hell that says. If anybody knows what that says behind Cortez, let me know. But air poly something. But Air Cortez International, like we said before. I like the colors on the plane. It reminds me of the 80s. Very 80s colors that are used here. Or McDonald's. Might be McDonald's. But yeah. These are really cool. I like that we can read this right here. That does look very cool. Alright guys, so a little extra to this explore. An abandoned baggage area. Look how small this old baggage area is. Look at this. I wish these were working. I've always wanted to ride on one of them. But I'm going to go to the back side and see what it looks like, because I've always wanted to see what the back side looks like as well. Look at this, guys. I didn't even know this was here. So this is the back side. So this is an old American Airlines baggage claim. Very cool. Listing all the stuff that you cannot have. Just going to waste now. They don't need it. They have a huge terminal now. They have huge terminals. This is probably used a very, very, very long time ago. I've never seen one of these in an abandoned airport or an abandoned anything, but it would be in an abandoned airport.
Kind of cool to see like a baggage claim area completely deserted.
Yeah, so you got lucky on your first airplane explorer.
Yeah.
We got an abandoned, old, very small baggage claim area.
Yeah. We'll be seeing one of these later on today, but
Yeah, we will.
it'll be operational.
Pretty dope though, yo.
Yeah.
Never been to an abandoned baggage claim.
Yeah, same.
Cool.
It's sick, yeah, for sure. Nice.
So we got a break in the weather right now, and we're making our way over to the hangar. We're gonna go see what's inside of here. We'll get a couple more shots if it's really not raining on the outside here. And we're gonna go make a break for another spot because we still have time before we have to fly back to New York. So we wanna get as much as possible in while we're out here in Cali. Damn. All right, guys. So this is an abandoned airplane hangar.
I know, for real, right?
Wow. Wow. I wonder why they're letting this piece of the airport go. Not
That's
bad
cool.
for your first airplane explorer.
No. It's cool to see it in person, you know.
Yeah,
But
good fun.
the weather's kind of
Bringing it down. Well,
Yeah,
it's a
a
good thing
little
that
bit.
there wasn't very many to see, and there wasn't really much of them.
yeah.
But they were still cool. I like that we were able to see the names of them and what they were used for, and that's
Yeah.
always a cool thing.
I got some pretty good shots of the planes too, and because it is cloudy, it gives it that like extra moody effect, which is nice. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't look as good if it was like bright clear skies or anything like that. So
Yeah.
it's definitely cool.
Alright guys, so this is a pretty dope little Explorer. I love these abandoned airplanes.
Yeah.
She now loves them also since she got to check one out. She's
Yeah.
always been pissed off at me when I come home with that footage of abandoned airplanes.
I'm not mad. I'm not pissed off. But
Whatever,
I'm
I didn't get the
a
good
little
pictures
jealous.
of it. She got some dope shots.
Yeah.
You guys gotta
That's
check out
almost
the IGs. Check out her IG, check out his IG, check out her IG. Links in the description below. This is pretty badass. You know, just the normal stripped out airplanes. So we
Yeah.
got to see what they were used for, what the former names of them were. So we got to see an airplane with two different names. If you guys know that name that's behind there, I couldn't really make it out. It wasn't very legible, but if you guys know what it is, you guys are the airplane buffs. We have a lot of airplane buffs out there, and we want to hear from you guys. So leave your comments below. Make sure you check these guys out, follow them. If you're not liked, subscribed, and shared, like, subscribe, and share. We'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Later, guys.